Welcome back to another episode of Spud Talks. I am here with Cody Holm, founder and creator of Spud Token on the Solana blockchain, as well as SpudPay, a new innovative technology, which is great for business bank accounts and all that stuff. We're basically merging cryptocurrency and stablecoins. So Cody's going to be showing us, he's going to give us a little test run of where they're at now and when we'll be live and all that. So a lot has happened since the last time we spoke to Cody. And I'd like to hear some of these updates.
Absolutely. It's been a while. And the reason it's been a while is we've been just busting our asses over here building this product. We've built an entire software payment system aimed at legacy businesses like agriculture, trucking, construction. And then we do have the white label business as well if other companies wanted in their own brand. Um, so that's what we've been building. It's something that is a learning curve for me. Obviously, and I'll just reiterate all this because we haven't been here for a while. So I'm a fifth generation potato farmer from Southeast Idaho. I've got about 12 years in experience in cryptocurrency. Um, and that's kind of where it started is I was using stable coins to bank. And I just thought, there's got to be a better way to do this, an easier way, a more traditional way. So that's when we started building SpudPay, the payment platform, which solves a problem that I was living. So, moving money fast, earning money on your money. It's a full payment system, fintech payment system using stable coins and blockchain on the back end. So that's kind of the overrun of what we're doing and what we're building here. Um, and so that's why we haven't been doing podcasts. We haven't been keeping up. I've been trying to, but we've had some crazy stuff going on. We've had to bring in attorneys, legal. We just hired three more full-time techs for our software build out. Where we're sitting right now is we're live, but we're live testing. I have not launched this to the public yet. We have about eight of us using the site right now. There obviously when you build something like this, there's always going to be little kinks here and there. Just got to figure out and fix as you go. And we want it to be perfect before obviously we go live to the public. Building has been going very good. It's insane how fast you can move money inside of SpudPay, and that's the whole point is how fast and how cheap you can move funds, and also be earning on them as well. I mean, if a farmer can use it, anyone can use it, basically, and that's the whole concept in a nutshell. There, if that makes sense.
That's awesome. It almost reminds me of that the Geico quote, right? So easy a caveman can do it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
caveman farmer, very
Yep.
similar.
Yeah, very similar.
Yep.
So
I do want to clarify one thing though. As far as cryptocurrency and stable coins, SpudPay only uses stable coins. We do not use cryptocurrency whatsoever.
hmm.
So there's no cryptos involved in the back end. It's just a stable coin, dollar versus dollar, backed by the U.S. Treasury. That's what's moving money, and that's what your money's stored in is a
Hmm.
stable coin.
So speaking of cryptocurrency, you also are the creator of Spud Token, right? The Idaho potato on the Solana
Mhm.
blockchain. What is going on with Spud these days?
We updates on Spud. We obviously it's been taking a little back seat to this. I'm only one guy. I can only do what I can do. We've got some big updates coming though. We found out why we weren't on CoinGecko verified yet,
Hmm.
because we filled out the application a few times and it kept getting kicked back, which was very strange. So I finally emailed the guy, or some help desk guy there, and I said, "What's going on here?" Because 99% of the coins on CoinGecko are all garbage. And here I am with a legit project here,
Hmm.
coin. And he emailed me back, and a nice guy. He was like, "No, you're totally right. I looked you guys up. Awesome what you're doing." He said there's only one issue. It's because you have the Idaho potato. That term is um, patented. by the Idaho Potato Commission.
Mm.
So this whole time I didn't know that. So that's my
Oh,
bad. We'd probably be way up in the charts if we
wow.
it's my fault. So what I did is I reached out to the Idaho Potato Commission. I'm going to get a letter stating that I can use that term.
Hmm.
I think I talked to them already twice. I think that it'll happen. If not, it's fine. We'll just switch that Idaho to crypto, the crypto
Yeah.
potato, no problem. And CoinGecko already said that was fine if we wanted to just swap that name, but that was the issue the whole time. So that's one update on Spud. The other update is we have, and this kind of coexists with SpudPay as well. But we have a booth at one of the largest farm shows in the country. It's called the Farm Progress Show. That's September 1st through the 3rd. We have a booth there. Thousands and thousands of people, all from agriculture, are going to be there. So,
Mm.
as you know, you've seen what Spud does when we go to events like that. We usually go up a couple million in market cap usually.
Yeah. Right.
But this is a little different because we're with how we're set up right now. We're set up. We're on Coinbase. We're on all the wallets or whatever. So it's a lot easier to sell per se for when we went to the Idaho, excuse me, not Idaho, the Potato Expo in Dallas. We weren't even on Coinbase then yet.
Right.
A lot different. So as far as exciting stuff coming up for Spud the token, we've got a lot of shows coming up, and we're going to get verified on the CoinGecko, and it'll be good.
Okay, so you see nothing but a positive future for the cryptocurrency, like the Solana aspect of Spud.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah,
Okay.
we get a lot of people that bail out when the market crashes. We're in a terrible bear market right now.
We are,
Um,
absolutely.
the geopolitical stuff that's going on right now with the wars and who know, all that stuff, that does affect cryptocurrency big time. And I follow that closely. I follow it daily. It's a great time to buy right now. If you were in the cryptos that I have been pushing, the three or four, you did well, which is not normal to do well in a bear market.
Right.
But there was a few that, and then that's how it goes. You're invested in certain ones that you believe in. Some do well, some take years,
Right.
So one of them did really well for us 2 weeks ago. I mean, and everything was tanked and it jumped up way up there. We pulled a whole bunch of profits. Never pulled our amount, right? Our initial investment, but we pulled a whole bunch of profits, and then that's how it works.
Shit.
Uh, so it's been, I think it's been great. When these bear markets happen and you make something like really, really good profits on one of your side projects or something in cryptocurrency, that's when you reinvest in something like Spud, or something that's very low and the project,
Oh,
you know,
100%.
because everything follows the trend. And obviously, we're built on the Solana blockchain, and Solana is in the tank right now, just along with everything else. And so we'll follow that. It's just up and down. We're in a bear market. That's what happens. I think that it'll start turning around probably October.
October.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. That's what people are predicting anyway. Because I know a lot of people that hold Spud from the very beginning, may or may not be involved with SpudPay when SpudPay becomes a live app.
Yes.
So they're banking on that.
And I do want to clarify that Spud token has absolutely nothing to do with Spud Pay.
Okay.
They're not the same company. They're completely different. Yes,
Hmm.
I do own both of them. That's the only correlation. But we do not use Spud token in Spud Pay. They're not even closely related whatsoever. One's a payment platform. The other is a cryptocurrency on the exchanges.
I
So
see.
I do want to clarify that. But as far as what I do personally, behind the scenes with dividends and profits and whatnot
Yeah.
back into Spud, that's my business. But I do want to clarify that those two are not the same. Spud Pay, you have to have a business
Yeah.
to sign up, which I do have. We've got a lot of exciting news with Spud Pay. It just kind of builds every week with new technology. It looks like we will be able to sign up individuals probably Q1 of next year.
Hmm.
So you won't even have to have a business to sign up and benefit from using the payment platform.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so that'll be, big. Obviously, we're targeting legacy industries right now, and we're going to focus on that, but and helping the small businesses, agriculture, and those guys.
All right, so yeah, we have lots of great news, especially the merging of Sino with SpudPay becoming Sino Pay. I know there's
Yep.
some like white labeling going on there. I want to talk about that a little later, but for the most part, I'm hoping you could teach me and your audience today a little bit about SpudPay and demonstrate a little bit of what you guys are have been working on.
Absolutely. I will I'll give you a little rundown of how simple the app is. I'll just share my screen here. This is just one of our test accounts. And let's share 1 second.
Okay.
Can you see my screen?
Yes, sir.
All right, let me get it blown up here. Let me move this guy over here. Okay, so this is the dashboard. I mean, this is how simple this is. And a lot of this stuff you got to remember is the testing stuff. So these approvals, that'll be gone, all this stuff up here.
Okay.
Our two back-end partners is Braille, that's our stablecoin issuer, and our ACH and card routing partner is CoinFlow. These
Okay.
companies are massive companies, and they are moving quickly in the industry. In fact, we have a demo with them on July 29th in Chicago at CoinFlow's headquarters to demo SpudPay in front of a lot of VCs, investors, and all the CEOs of both companies. So that's a big deal.
That's huge.
Oh, it's huge, and we're very excited, and we appreciate them letting us come up there and do that.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so let's go through the site real quick. So this is the dashboard. This is how simple it is. All the tabs on the left over here. You want to add funds to your balance. You can do it in any way: credit card, ACH, wire, or USDC deposit.
Hmm.
You can make payments here. As you can see right here, I have a few test vendors in here, including Ryan right there. I think he's right there.
Oh yeah.
Cash out at any time. You can cash out to any bank, wire it, or ACH.
All right.
Accept a payment. So I can let's say I show up on a job site or whatever, and I'm just throwing examples out here. I do a job for a guy. He owes me $50, right? So I'm going to generate that link. He can scan that with his phone, and he can Apple Pay, Google Pay, credit card pay, or however he wants.
Okay.
Now, if he has Spud Pay, that's the ultimate goal right there.
Yeah.
Then then it is I'll show a demonstration of how fast that is once we go through that. So this is our approvals. This is kind of cool because you can have team members in SpudPay. Okay, so I'm the admin right here, and then I could have 50 different employees here, and I could give them
Mm.
permissions to only have permission to the accept payment page, and that's it,
Hmm.
right? And then maybe your accountant has full access, and then you or maybe your VP, whatever. And this right here, and they're keep in mind our techs are working on this now, so this will change a little bit. This is our favorite page right here. Okay, so this is where your balance from here, okay, your balance from right there
Yeah.
is earning from the treasury yield.
Oh, this is where you see it.
This is where you see it, and you can cash out at any time, or you can leave it in there and let it build. So this is our favorite page. We are doing a lot of different things, finishing the final touches on the little stuff. Okay, so let's keep going here. 1 second. So this is your company information. This is where your connected accounts are. This is your crypto wallet, your stablecoin wallet, excuse me. And this is I have a bank account connected. I have a card connected. You can do a wire, ACH, USDC. This is really cool for vendors here. So this is where all the accounting happens automatically. So we do a CSV export. You can
All
click
right.
on that. It'll give you a monthly statement. You can print it out or send it to your accountant, whoever you need. And then we've connected with QuickBooks. So I can click here and it'll take me right to QuickBooks.
Oh, okay.
And you sign in, and that'll automatically, once you sign in, everything that you do in here gets recorded into your QuickBooks. So you don't have to waste all your time going back and doing your books. So let's go back to the dashboard here. Let's send a payment, right? Oh, I didn't show the vendors pages. I apologize. Okay. So here's all the test vendors I have in right now. So let's say I want to send him a payment. Now keep in mind he's already a SpudPay member.
Mhm.
So this is how fast it is. Excuse me. Let me get the right guy. Let's just send it to him. We don't want to be sending payments to someone else. So I'm going to switch this real quick. I'm going to switch it to the light mode so you can see. I'll send him $2 real quick. And there's no limit here.
Yeah.
This could be $1 million. This is running on the blockchain. Let's watch how fast this is. Let's confirm and send. Done.
Wow.
And if you want to send another payment, we can send here, whatever. So you saw how fast that was to
Right.
go through there, right? And if you like
Instant.
it's instant. If you like the light mode or the dark mode, I prefer the dark mode.
I prefer dark as well.
Yeah. So that's how simple the site is. We just walk through the whole thing. I mean, I skipped the reports just because we don't have a lot of money movement in here, but this is where all the reports would be. This is where
Okay.
your auto log. I mean, it's just keeping track if you who logged in at what times and all that stuff. This would going back to this is where I'm the super admin of this account. So if I can go in and set limits. So if I want my employees to be able to send, $1,000 payments, but anything above that needs to have an approval,
Right.
it will come to here first.
Copy.
So this is the site right here. And I can go back so we can stop sharing the screen here.
Hmm.
Go back to us. Stop share right here. There we go. So that was it.
Wow.
And I think that's your first time seeing that, if I'm not
Yeah.
mistaken. But I mean, that's how simple it is. I said, if a farmer can use it, anybody can use it. Um, we've been testing with it for weeks, and I love it. The guys testing with us love it. How fast you can move money, how fast you can pay people. You don't have to write checks anymore. For me, that's a big deal.
Yeah.
A box of printable checks that go along with QuickBooks right now costs me $350 for a box of checks. Um, and then the hassle of going to buy the envelopes, the
Right.
stamps,
Yep.
and mailing a check out to somebody, just that whole hassle.
Yeah.
We live pretty rural out here, so the post office is pretty far away. So
Yeah.
I know that's minor stuff, but it's I mean, how fast is it you can just send a payment that you don't need to do that and it's auto recorded in your books?
Hmm.
Um, and that's the whole reason. I mean, I lived the problem, right? I lived this problem, and we solved it with SpudPay, the instant payments. And the only reason we're able to do that is because we are using blockchain. We're able to use that technology with instant payments on blockchain. So it's pretty unique. We've gotten a lot of attention, you could say. Um, Even the state of Idaho is talking to us already.
Yeah.
So we haven't even launched yet. We got just the other day. I had a guy reach out to me. I thought it was a scam. Um, he's a big guy on the internet. Brad Lee, you heard of that guy?
I think
Um,
so, actually.
Got quite a bit of followers. Anyway, they wanted to do a podcast, and we're still thinking about that. We've laid off of the social media and the podcast for a little while because the reason is we want to be ready. We want this product to be perfect and ready to roll to, because when we roll out, it's anybody can use it, right? Anybody that has a company across the entire United States. So we have to be ready. It's a big project. We've got the right people doing it. Um, I don't think I can even mention the amount that we have into it.
Hmm.
It's scary to think about, but but we truly believe in it, and it's going to work. It's working now. We got a lot of people excited to switch over from their old traditional banking to a payment platform that actually benefits them.
Hmm.
It works for them, right? Because it's that banking stuff's tough.
Yeah.
It's I don't know if because it's been a while, but I had my bank shut my account down. I don't know if I told you that or
Recently?
not, but yeah, 2 weeks ago. Um, and it was one of my business accounts that has to do with potatoes. It has nothing to do with uh, crypto, fintech, nothing to do with it. So I went in to buy a hitch or something for my truck, and my card declined. And I thought, well, that's weird. But my cards are always getting hacked, so I just used a different card, whatever, and left the store. Well, on my way out of the store, I checked my account and it was gone. I had six figures in there. It was gone. The account was gone. It didn't show anything. It was just gone. So got on the phone, right? An hour later, I'm talking to their corporate office in Boise, and they determined that my account had something to do with crypto. I said, well, that account had nothing to do with crypto. Um, anyway, long story short, we went back and forth. They gave me no notice. They gave me a notice 4 days after they shut my account down.
Wow.
They put all that money in a check and sent it to the wrong address. So I didn't have access to those funds for 18 days, which is insane. So I go in there in person, right? And the branch manager, nice guy, he was on my side. He looked over my account, every transaction. He said, this account has nothing to do with it. It's just normal business. So he gets on the phone. I recorded this whole thing with his corporate, and there we put them on speakerphone, had a conference call. What it came down to is they just said, well, we just think that you're involved in that. So we're not going to open it back up. I said,
What?
well, that's fine. I said, I've recorded this whole thing and I will pass it to my attorney, but I'm not worried about that right now. We got too much going on. But long story short, I closed the account, went to another bank. They're all the same, but went to another bank and had to, it's a pain in the butt to go start a bank account. And while I was starting that account, my goodness, the fees of, I mean, for a business, right? If I want to send ACHs, it's $25 a month plus the ACH fee. If I want to send wires, it's $25 a month plus the wire fee. And just to have the account open, you have to have a certain amount in there, or else it charges you $100 a month. I mean, it adds up just to millions in a year with all of these fees,
Yeah.
you know? So So anyway, that's the comparison. I mean, that's the reason we started SpudPay was the payment platform is we're tired. Everybody I've talked to, and I've talked to hundreds of people, all these business owners that I've talked to and met with and talked to them about this product. There's no one that says, "Yo, I just love my bank."
Hmm.
Not one. We're tired of the old way of how it
Right.
works, and we're ready to do something new.
Hmm.
So
Wow.
that's some new information that I was could give you. I forgot to tell you about that, but
Yeah, that's actually wild. There it goes, full circle. You always spoke about how you hate the banks, and this is exactly why. That's fucking ridiculous, especially that they sent it to another address.
yes, and
I would have been pissed.
I was, and I had to keep my cool, but because I understand the branch manager, the people that work there had nothing to do with it. So
Right.
no point in yelling at them and getting whatever. But yeah, you want your money back because it's
Yeah,
yours. And
100%.
what I concluded is it's not yours. In
Yeah.
fact, it's the board members. They're the ones who decide, hey, we're going to let him use that money or not. So and that's what I come to realize is say, hey, so what you're telling me is the money I have in this account, my business checking account, is you have the power to decide if I can use that.
Hmm.
I don't agree with that. I don't think that's fair. I don't think that should be legal. But these banks, they kind of just do whatever the hell they want, and they get away with it too.
Yeah.
But as
Yeah.
far as your own money that you work for, if you want to go spend that on gambling or on, it doesn't matter. It's your money. You should be able to spend it on whatever the hell you want. And, what's funny with that guy, the corporate guy that I had a long conversation with, and it got quite heated there for a minute, but he didn't even know what the word crypto means. I asked him specifically. He said, "You're telling me my account was crypto related." I said, "What does that mean? What's crypto in your mind?" He had no clue. You know what he
Wow.
said? Bitcoin.
Wow.
So I was like, you know what? I said, "Do you even know what a stable coin is?" No. Oh, really? Okay, so you're telling so that's who they have deciding, oh, this is crypto related. He doesn't even know what the term is.
Hmm.
That's pretty. I told him, I said, you need to have an education because the word crypto shouldn't even be related to stablecoin. They're not even the same thing whatsoever.
Hmm.
Cryptocurrency, you know, is a digital form of currency, but it's an investment. I mean, they can go up and down. It's like the stocks. It's an investment that goes up and down, right? Stable coins are not. Stable coins are a digital dollar backed by the US Treasury. Now there is several stable coins out there. There's some yield bearing stable coins, different things. But the ones we traditionally use, USDC, Tether, Spud USD, all backed by the US dollar from the Treasury. And he didn't know that. So I tried to give him a little bit of education. The manager there loved it. In fact, he asked for a job afterwards. So, so I think we did something.
Yeah. Wow.
It was
Cody, I,
interesting.
I just got a notification from Zoom that I'm running out of free time because
Oh,
I don't have a
okay.
paid subscription here. Do you have any concluding thought? Or first off, do you have a Zoom subscription?
I do not. I
Okay.
probably should get one.
Yeah, if we're gonna keep doing this, I'll get Riverside back so that we could, continue the podcast.
Absolutely.
Any concluding thoughts? And do you have a time frame as to when you're gonna launch this to the public?
So I'm trying to stay away from time frames. People get mad at me because I'll say this and our texts are like, you can't do that like
Yep.
to us because but we do have the demo in Chicago on July 29th. It will be fully functional then. It is fully functional now as we just witnessed the site. But yeah, well, I don't want to give a date to we're releasing to the public because we have to have all of our legal ducks in a row. So, and our attorneys are working on that now. So, but it is getting super close to where everyone can benefit from SpudPay.
Oh yeah, man. I'm waiting. Been waiting
I know
patiently.
patience will pay off.
Yeah, I know you're
It will
doing
pay
your
off.
thing though. I know you're doing your thing.
Oh wait, when I start on something, and that's the reason I didn't want to do any podcasts, and I was tired of saying it's almost here, it's almost here.
Yeah.
But because and then we had to put our heads down. I mean, we were working 18-hour days.
Yeah.
Uh, no joke. I've ruined my eyes completely by staring at screens. I have to wear these now all the time.
The blue light glasses?
Yeah, I have to. It gives me
Yeah.
headaches.
That's what this is right here.
Yeah, it gives me headaches.
Yeah, I hear you. I hear
Yeah.
you. All right.
Anyway,
Well, anyway, yeah, that's phenomenal news. Maybe we could hop on in another couple days or so, whenever you want, really. Just give me a good heads up. I do want to talk about Pay and the integration of other businesses white labeling Spud Pay. I feel
yep.
like that's a very important topic.
Oh, it's a huge, huge concept. It's a huge part of our business is the white label.
Hmm. Yeah, I
Yep.
can't wait to hear about this because this technology is one of a kind. I don't know anybody else doing it. I
Yep.
believe you are the first, and I see nothing but good things for Spud Pay and Spud Token.
Absolutely. I agree. Yeah, and we'll keep working our butts off. So, and we'll try and update everybody, the public, a little bit more than we have been. So
Indeed.
we'll do a better job. But we had to put our heads down for a little while.
No worries. I'm sure everybody understands.
Yes, sir.
All right. Thank you, everybody, for tuning into another episode of Spud Talks. I hope you enjoyed that. I know it's been a while, but stay tuned for more updates, and we'll see you soon.